It was just light enough for Amanda to make out what was inside the trap. A spider the likes of which she'd never seen. Its body was at least 10 inches in diameter, and its legs, there seemed to be more than 8, scrabbled for purchase. Yet despite its agitated state, it still held the bait in what passed for its mouth.
Terrific! Now we've got it, what do we do with it? I will stun it! That will make it safe to carry to the vehicle!
And how did she plan to do that? Wren reached into the bulky sack she'd brought along and withdrew what looked like a gun.
Where did you get that? Amanda asked with a gasp. Don't ask,
Wren said, took aim, and fired at the creature, which immediately went slack. Wren circled the creature.
I think it's still alive. Let's get it out of here and get away from this place before its mate comes looking for us. Can you drive that thing in the dark? Yeah, if the vehicle's got headlights, that is.
Amanda carried the bulk of their gear, and Wren took possession of the caged sarple and started down the rocky hill. It was slow going, until they heard the sound, a chittering noise. At first, it seemed far away, but within seconds it was louder and more frantic.
Run!
Wren called and picked up her pace.
What?
Amanda said, and then seemed to realize just what the sound behind them could be.
Drop everything and run!
Wren cried louder. Amanda didn't need to be told twice and shucked the bags and tools, but she also knew that Wren wouldn't let go of the cage that held their specimen. She grabbed one side of the cage, and the women stumbled along as quickly as they could over the uneven terrain, while the chittering seemed to gain on them. Then Wren fell. She let go of the cage and tumbled over and over again, passing Amanda in the almost darkness. The weight of the cage almost upended Amanda too, but she slowed and tried not to listen to the creature behind her. Amanda had no idea which direction she was headed, except down, and no clue if she was near Brannon's vehicle. Then suddenly a flash of light cut past her. Blaster fire. Was Wren shooting at the sarple, or trying to show her the way? She didn't care. She ran straight down, the chittering maddeningly close. Then, pow! A scream of sorts came from behind, and the only sounds Amanda heard were her uneven breaths and her shoes scrabbling over the rock.
Over here!
Wren yelled. Amanda changed direction, slowing to better distribute the weight of the cage. Her good arm ached, and her lungs felt like they were going to burst.
Where's the vehicle?
She hollered.
Over there!
Wren answered, sounding just as winded. Amanda staggered the last few feet and dumped the cage on the ground for a moment, not caring if she damaged the creature within it.
Be careful,
Wren admonished.
Kill it and we'll have to do this again. Oh no, my life's worth more than the puncture-proof vest we hope to make. Well, mine isn't!
The vehemence in Wren's voice shook her, and Amanda remembered why they had gone on the quest, in an effort to keep Wren's lover safe.
I'm sorry. Are you okay? I'll know by tomorrow, Wren muttered. Thanks for blasting that creature. I'm sure it was about to get me. I know it was.
The words made a shiver run down Amanda's spine.
Let's get this thing in the back of the vehicle and get out of here.
Wren reached down and took one side of the cage, and Amanda took the other. A minute later, she slammed the hatch, and they both got back into the front of the vehicle. Instead of buckling up, Wren wriggled past the seats and knelt on the floor of the vehicle. She held out her hands and began to speak in a language that sounded nothing like Telenian. The ancient language of her people, perhaps? Amanda started the engine and slowly turned the vehicle around. She played with every dial and toggle until she found the vehicle's headlights, and then started slowly down the road, trying not to jostle her companion. Eventually, Wren finished her incantation and wriggled into her seat. She buckled herself in, and Amanda stepped on the gas. They weren't going to make it back to Brannon's workshop before the last of the day was swallowed by the dark. She hoped she'd be able to find his workshop, but suspected Wren would be able to give directions once they got close.
Ugly little bugger,
Amanda commented, and jerked a thumb over her shoulder.
Ugly indeed, and we still haven't determined how we're going to get the silk from it.
One step at a time, Amanda cautioned. One step at a time.